2, 1.
All right, how you doing? How you gentlemen doing today?
Doing well.
All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Chris Allen. Everybody else out here pretty much calls me Hollywood.
All right,
That's the
and
nickname they gave me.
all right, and how? Just tell me a little bit more about yourself. I know you was in the military. You told me you was in the military.
I've been out here for about a month. I was in the United States Navy. I was hit with frag from Claymore when I was in Desert Storm. In 1996, Bill Clinton downsized the military, and the first thing to go was medical. If you had any kind of medical issues, period, then I was given a DD-214 first aid smoke. It left me just kind of. I was just suddenly not in the Navy anymore. I had no recourse. There was no appeal process. I was just suddenly thrown back into the world I don't belong to anymore.
And as you was getting put back into the world, was it hard for you to find work and?
Well, it wasn't so much the work; it was just finding my bearing. I mean, they just took my career. They just threw me away, and it just took me a while to get my bearing back. And
Gotcha.
On top of the fact that, think about this mental outlook. Everywhere I went, I didn't want to be there. No matter where I was, I didn't want to be there. I want to be back in my Navy. I want to be back jumping out of planes 6 miles in the air and doing maneuvers in the Baltic Sea and 12-foot swells and surfacing anyway. And not because that's nuts, but because that's nuts.
Right. No,
so,
that's why you joined the Navy. You wanted to do that. You want to serve your country. And as of right now, I know
my country just threw me away. And then because of the injuries I received, that was the. So you're telling me for the injuries I received when I almost died fighting for you, that's the reason that you're kicking me out of the Navy? That's my crime? My crime is because of the injuries I received when I almost died fighting for you? And so, that was just kind of a double indemnity. And then their answer to that was just fill me full of pills and throw me in bed. And it felt like it was just throwing me away again. And that anger is actually what caused me to get out of the wheelchair.
What legal troubles did he get into?
All right, and if you mind me asking, what kind of legal troubles did you really get into?
I was very angry and bitter, and just carried. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I mean, we go to the Wounded Warrior Project. That's one of the reasons that I'm out here is because the VA in Long Beach is incredible. It's awesome. They've helped me deal with all that stuff. But I just had this built-up frustration, and I was, I have this what my pastor calls an over-amplified sense of justice. And, it comes in handy out here because it's kind of like we have to police ourselves. We're not going to let the stealing continue, the violence continue, the girls being handled, and just talked to any kind of way. That's over with. And it kind of gives you a reason to matter again.
Right.
And but you asked me the troubles that someone would get out of line and do something that. I'll admit some of the things the altercations that they got out of line and I handled it. And anyway, I had to pay for it, and I've done paying for it.
So you did what you think was right, and
Absolutely.
sometimes we always do the right. We try to do the right thing, and people just on the outside just see it.
The gentleman raped someone, right? And so you don't stomp on it. You don't take an orchid and just throw it in the mud and stomp on it. He did not have the right to take that from that woman. So
Exactly.
So what he took from her, I went and took from him.
Understand.
And they, I ended up going to Veterans Court, and anyway, they were reasonable. I was wrong to an extent. I'm not going to negate that fact. I should have let our justice system handle it the way that the justice system is. But you and I both know that those people that really commit to those heinous type of things, they don't get the punishment that they should have get. And so I just made sure that he got what he should have got.
Gotcha. All right. Thank you.
His name?
Yeah, Chris Allen. All right. Thank you, Chris Allen.
You bet.
For your time and good luck in the future, and
Right.
and we're
I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, I just met this gentleman, both you guys, a few months ago, and I have yet, since I've been out here about a month, I have yet to see anybody with that kind of vigor. Or, I mean, you can tell when somebody's blowing smoke up your butt, you know.
Right. Oh,
and,
yeah.
and you guys, that's really the things that I hear that you have put together that you guys want to offer. That's really saying something. I'm touched. I've never, you know, the volunteers come out and they help, and you know it's kind of a, you know, there's a, when the interaction happens. I mean, sometimes you feel like they're looking at you like animals, just like call them the looky-loos. They just drive by and they just want to see, right? But you guys actually take it. You know, you're coming down here and you really want to help, and and that's kind of my attitude too. But I mean, I'm on this side of it, and so you know, I'm doing well to just take care of myself, much less try to figure out a way to help everyone. Awesome. And you know, it's just I really appreciate the fact that you guys would put forth an effort like that. It's really really means something.
I do. Well, I do want to ask you this: have you realized, you know, a change into the community as the volunteers are starting to help out a bit more?
Oh, I mean, the fact that these guys come down here and take their time just to, you know, they're that's genuine, that's authentic, that's showing true care and concern. I mean, as funny as it sounds, I used to be one of them, and we used to work with Compassion Ministries a lot, and I used to love. I mean, I worked the door. I'm kind of like, you know, I'm a soldier guy, so they always had me working the door, and just in case there was ever a problem. But anyway, what I'm getting at is that you know, I've been on your side too, and I know what it, you know, and it's just you know, it's ironic that all these years later, here I am on this side of it. Yeah. And of course, obviously, never would have anticipated that something like that would happen. But you know, I can't see. I can't. You know, I may look like one thing, but you know, things aren't always as they appear to be. I do have injuries that, you know, keep me from being able to do the things that could provide for me the way I, you know, the brain injury and on and on and on. I'm not looking for excuses. I'm not looking for a handout. I would love to work. I would love to be able to find a position where, you know, that could understand the things that I have to deal with and still allow me to plug myself into a position where I could, you know, where I could perform at some kind of level that would be, you know, that I could be a viable asset, you know? Right. And that I know I have the capability and ability to do. Right. And you guys have put something together that obviously we're going to be working together. Trust me, I'm going to be in contact, and awesome. I'm looking forward to finding out what we can do. And you know, say something. And, yeah. Hope I can help you help me.
Yeah. I'm more of helping you than help us. Yeah.
I'd love to help you help me.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks again, Chris.
God bless you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, definitely going to help you guys out. All right. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, stand by. Ready?
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was awesome.
Get close.
All right. Right, you rolling?
Yep.
Oh, all right. So go ahead and tell me your name.
My name's Nick Matriciano.
All right. Yeah. Was you in the military?
No, I was in the military. I've been an exercise physiologist, post-rehab physical therapist for the past 28 years. And I had a car accident which ended my career, and I became disabled. And for the first time in my life, I wasn't able to provide for myself. So I got, you know, disability, and but you know, once your money runs out and you get that small check, when you're a male, my age and disabled, not many people want to help you out. You know, I used to be the guy that said, "Go get a job." You know, the homeless were just lazy. I thought. You know, now I'm in a situation where I wish I could work. I tried, but my brain injury, I was in a coma for 10 days, and when I came out, I couldn't walk or talk for 6 months. So I had to learn to think again, and it all came back. I could walk and I could talk, but my memory is pretty much screwed up, messed up. I can't. My concept of time is off, and so I can't work. So
Stand by.
Now,